Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do for my white pizza is make a white sauce. It's actually a Popeye pizza, kind of, sort of. I don't have all the ingredients, but I've got substitutes that I'm going to use. Pretty basic, but let's do the sauce and let that sit in the fridge for a little bit. I've got the mini processor here by KitchenAid. This is all about how much garlic you like. We love garlic. I have, if I had to measure it, it's probably going to be about a hefty tablespoon of that, okay? So a bunch of little cloves and big ones. All right, so let's mush this up a little bit. This is what this thing does. It just does minced garlic, everything. Are we plugged in? All right. Anyways, mince that a little bit. And over here, I've got a 1/4 cup of real mayonnaise. That's our white sauce. Some people use Alfredo sauce. I don't like that. So I make my own little concoction here. And it's so good. Because I want to taste all the other stuff that I'm putting on this pizza, not just the sauce, right? Okay, so to that I'm going to squeeze a lemon. Try to use a fresh lemon, not the juice, bottle juice stuff. So it's about, I'd say, a good hefty tablespoon. The lemon is not very big, so. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to mix that up in the fridge, and then we'll get the pizza going for about half an hour or so. Let's assemble the pizza. I'm going to use what I found, and that's how we're going to roll. There's that white sauce. By the way, this is a 12-inch pan. I just made a dough myself. That was like a recipe for 2 9-inch pizzas, so I just cut a little bit of the dough out of there to fit this pan. I don't want it too thick, so. And what's nice about this little oven is, wait till you see all the settings. I mean, it has like setting for how you want the crust, how thick it is. It's pretty cool. All right, so let me do this. You don't want to see all that. So I myself worked at a pizza place for a couple of years, actually a Greek gyro or hero or dona, greco dona, and we made our homemade pizzas over there. But you usually put the cooked stuff on the bottom and the stuff that needs to be cooked on top. So, all right, so let me think about this. I didn't have fresh tomatoes, but I had some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna put those on the bottom of this. And usually my spinach pizza, my Popeye pizza, I call it Popeye because of spinach. I usually do this white sauce and then I put feta cheese on there. I don't have that. I usually do ham. I don't have that. So we're gonna try something good. I like the chicken Mediterranean pizza from what's it called? Papa Murphy's, where you cook your own pizza. That's pretty good. So it's kind of like along that line. Okay, so yeah, make sure you don't use the oil that comes in those sun-dried tomatoes, okay? Let me put some cheese, because that's usually how I do it. I'm using some mozzarella pearls, these little beauties. I love it when they're on sale. I stock up, put them in the freezer, no big deal. All right, you can freeze cheese, trust me. So that's to your liking. You know, we're not trying to do too crazy here. All right, spinach, hence the Popeye. Okay, I'm gonna put a video to my basil chicken, and I'll also put the marinade for that chicken. I had overwhelming basil this year in my garden, so I went and got a bunch of chicken thighs and air fried some chicken thighs with that marinade, so it's lovely. So that's up to you how much you want. They shrink down, so you know. And spinach is good. And we're not going to call it Popeyes if it ain't got this stuff on there, right? Okay, there we go. So my chicken, there's my chicken. I vacuum sealed it, froze it, and then sliced it up really thin. Make sure it's all the same size. All right. Isn't that beautiful? And if I had basil, right now I'm done with the basil, I would have put basil on there as well. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, I got basil chicken. Why not? So far so good, eh? And that was 2 thighs, so looks like that's plenty right there. All right, onions, red onions, they go well with this stuff. I always love red onions on my pizza. Again, it's your pizza. Do it the way you want to, okay? But slice them thin if you can. That one's a little too thick here. Remember that red onions is a little bit of spice to it, so you could use regular onions. That's up to you again. Whatever you want to do. My neighbor, he loves it when I make it. I usually do it on focaccia bread as well, or focaccia, yeah, focaccia bread. I make my own focaccia bread. So he loves that. So I surprise him around Christmas with that once in a while. So I'm going to cover this with some more of these pearls. Let me finish that and I'll change the angle to the oven and we'll cook it up. Anyways, it shows you where to place the rack. It shows you where to set the knob. Okay, this option, if you can see this, that's for frozen pizza. So when you turn it automatically to the pizza, this will be lit up like it's a frozen pizza. So if you want to do a fresh pizza, you just touch it and it'll turn off. And then it also has setting for the size pizza, and then it has the crust level. That's pretty neat, isn't it? All right, so let's do this. When you turn it on, it's just, you know, blinking at you like, what do you want? So this is the tray for fries and stuff like that. Okay, so that's position 1. That's where you want it. And you don't have to preheat it or nothing. That's what it says. So let's put our pizza in there. It's curved all the way in the back, so you could put this beautiful size pizza in there. All right, here we go. I hope you can see this. Let's go to pizza. All right, now you see the frozen button here. Turn that off, and it says size. Okay, it's blinking at you. It says size 10. We have a 12-inch pizza, so we're gonna. All right, so my battery died. Anyways, what I was saying. Now you have 12-inch set. You just turn it off. You could go to 10, 8 inches, 6 inches. Okay, so we got a 12-inch pizza. And 19 minutes. Okay, now you set that. You push the set button. So that's locked in. Right on top is that line level of the crust. Okay, so you go with the thickness of your crust. Mine's like medium gray. Like you go, the longer it is, the thicker it is. So I'm gonna. That's thin. Thin is like one. I'm gonna do 4, because I'm not sure. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, but that's how I learn. I'm just gonna practice with it. Okay, so you set that, and then you turn it on, and it's gonna beep 3 times when it's done. But I'll check it midway if it's a perfect time. So it's set to 19 minutes. All right, we'll be back. Wow, we got 7 seconds left, you guys, and I'm thinking it's really good. I'm gonna say. It's gonna beep 3 times. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, hang on. Oh, one-man show. Oh, look at the sizzle on that crust. Oh my. She's done. So I'm gonna plate it and taste it for you. Oh my gosh. Look, it came out clean, no sticking, nothing. I will put the recipe to this dough because it's like lovely. It's perfect if you want like it'd be good for like a 9-inch and a 12-inch. Or two 9-inch, but it's pretty good. All right, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, just a little bit of piece here for me to try. Still hot. I'm gonna take some pictures and then I'll be back. All right, time for the taste. Oh boy, look at that. I'm gonna try to show you the bottom without spilling the guts. There you go. All right. That's delicious. That's so good, you guys. You can do this with a red sauce, but white sauce is very lovely. With that little lemon garlicky thing in the back. Anyway, excuse me. That cooks a pizza like a champ. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sorry. Thanks for shopping. Bye-bye.